Okay, let's do it. This is Eric Arnold coming to you from the secondary studio, and we've got the Super Bowl pick for you. It's late Thursday evening on the 10th of February. Hey, game's what? Sunday, so 72 hours away roughly. What's the pick? What are we going to do? Big game, Rams, Bengals. Very exciting. Well, I've been round and round and round on this, and you got a case for both teams here. This is not cut and dry. Could go either way here. I mean, we got the Rams, great pass rush, questionable offensive line for the Bengals. I think that's going to cause them a lot of trouble. Veteran team for the Rams. They've been building towards basically this game. Jalen Ramsey, Odell Beckham. This is guys that have been in the league a long time, and this is their big shot, Matthew Stafford. So possible that the Rams just simply have more depth than the Bengals. McVay has experience as a head coach in the Super Bowl. So, he lost, but he does have experience. So perhaps he learned some things the first time around. They're at home, home team. Small favorite. I think the last line I saw it's still holding around 4. Some places you might be able to get it at 3.5. But then you get the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals have been red hot. Oh, one other point on the Rams before I forget. In each game this playoff, the Rams have outgained their opponents. Usually, whatever team outgains the other team, they've got a easy 60-65% chance of covering, and then probably a 65-70% chance of winning the game outright. So the Rams have been outgaining their opponents. Whereas the Bengals, on the other hand, in every game this playoff, they've been outgained by their opponents. In other words, you can win by not gaining as many yards as your opponent, but it's tough. I mean, you're going to have some breaks go your way. You're going to have to force some turnovers. Perhaps the other team misses a field goal or two. Well, that's the way the Bengals have done it. And here they are. But they've been outgained. So, which team's going to gain the more yards? That's probably going to be your winner. So there's your case for the Rams. The Bengals, let's look. We've got Joe Burrow at quarterback. And, man, nothing rattles this guy. He's just... what can you say? The guy quarterbacked what I thought was probably the greatest college football team I ever saw. That LSU team from, 2019? Greatest team I think I've ever seen in college football, and he was quarterback. They were never challenged. I mean, it was just, it was easy for him. It was amazing. And now he comes in his second year and has taken what would pretty much be considered a bad team and has put them in the Super Bowl. They've got talent at the skill positions, pretty good defense that's been coming up clutch with some key turnovers. The coach, I said McVay has experience. Well, their coach has experience too, Zach Taylor. Taylor was McVay's, I think he was either a quarterback coach or offense coordinator, I forget which. He got the same beating by Bill Belichick that McVay got, so I figured they both got experience in the big game. What else we got about the Bengals? The Bengals just cover numbers. I mean, on the road, this has been a number covering machine, even beyond the Zach Taylor era. Go back into the Marvin Lewis days. The Bengals are just generally underrated, and they cover numbers. They just do, on the road especially. The Rams, on the other hand, not a good home team. Have not been since they moved back to Los Angeles. Um, Hell, Barstool, they had a little blog up there. They showed the pregame pep talk or pep rally of the two teams leading up to the Super Bowl. I think the Bengals had 40,000 people in their stadium just for a, warm up midweek pep rally. The Rams held their thing at a high school. They might have drawn 1,000 people. Nobody gives a shit about the Rams in Los Angeles. Why do you think the 49ers had 40,000 people in the stadium for the NFC Championship game? And those people did not bust down from San Francisco. Those were Los Angeles 49er fans. I guarantee you that. So, home field advantage, I think maybe worth maybe a point, maybe just because the Rams know where the bathrooms are. Other than that, it's going to be a 50-50 crowd. You're going to have a lot of Ram local fans there, but then the Bengals are going to put a good 20,000 fans in there, probably from Cincinnati. All the neutrals are going to be rooting for the underdog, the Bengals. It's going to be a 50-50 crowd. I don't know this is going to be a big home field advantage for the Rams. So where are we at then? You got one here, one there. Look, here's the determinative factor. I'm going to a party with a lot of Bengal fans, so I don't want to be that guy and pick the freaking Los Angeles Rams. So we're picking the Bengals. All right, now that is mostly the determinative factor. Pretty much here's your determinative factor. I'm going back to the old quarterback coach thing, that and ownership. I'm going to take the Brown family, who've been in the NFL forever, over corporate raider Stan Kroenke, who is pretty much universally disliked, from what I can tell. Matthew Stafford versus Joe Burrow. To me, that's no contest. That's no contest there. That right there, that's Joe Burrow. That's the guy I want. Joe Cool. That is just the man that doesn't ruffle. He is, and here's another thing. Burrow's mobile. So I think that could slow down that LA pass rush. They're going to get in there. They are. I mean, he got sacked, what was it, 9 times by the Titans, and they still won. I think that Taylor's he's had 2 weeks. He knows this is his Achilles heel. I think he's just going to have some stuff for that LA pass rush to slow him down, some draws, some RPOs, get Burrow out on the edges, have Burrow run. If he gets out of containment, he can break some runs. The guy's fast. He's mobile, much more so than Matthew Stafford. And then lastly, you got the coaches. I think that's a pretty even matchup. Zach Taylor, and we're getting 4 points. There was one other point I wanted to make there about the Bengals. Oh, yes. I looked up Burrow, and I thought, okay, is this kid going to crack? I mean, there's a lot of pressure here. I know you won the national championship, and that was never really in doubt. But here, this is the biggest of the big. Are you going to crack under this pressure? He's not 22 years old. This guy's about 25, going on 26 years old, Joe Burrow is. That's pretty good age in the NFL. I was looking through then at other quarterbacks throughout history as far as when do these other guys break through and win that big game? And it seems to be a lot of them right around this age. Brady won his first Super Bowl. Let's see. I looked it up. Joe Montana, Troy Aikman, Russell Wilson, Terry Bradshaw a little bit. A lot of the greats. Joe Namath, right around this age. They break through. And you have possibly the next great quarterback in Joe Burrow. You're getting 4 points. I think he's going to break through. The Bengals are going to win put it up there. Final score, what did we have it at? Now I'm going by memory again. I think we had it at 28. No, I had them kicking some field goals. That's right. 27-20. That's it. That's what we had. 27-20. We're going to put the Bengals up top by a touchdown. So it is written. So it shall be done. Hey, let's have a great Super Bowl, right? Win or lose, but hopefully win. We'll have a great Super Bowl. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button if you want. If you're a Bengals fan, you have to hit the like button, right? If you're a Rams fan, you can hit the like button anyway, because I'm probably wrong. I haven't been really following the NFL that well, but we got to admit, we got some and then don't forget, of course, that 2-13-1 that I told you about in one of them politics videos. 2-13-1. What am I talking about? The Rams did not cover in the NFC Championship game. They won but did not cover. When teams get into the Super Bowl in that situation where they've won the game but did not cover, they cover 2 times. They do not cover 13 times. I think that's significant. That's statistically significant. I think that's something we can hang our hat on. The Bengals are on a roll. They're hot. You're getting 4 points. I don't see any other way to go here. But the Cincinnati Bengals, they will be your Super Bowl champions. So it is written, so it shall be done. Eric Arnold, hope you enjoyed this. I believe in free speech. Signing off.